Did you know that rabbits can run faster than foxes? But what if a clever fox decided to chase a speedy rabbit? Who would win? Let's jump into an exciting adventure with Rabbit and Fox to find out. One beautiful morning, Rabbit was hopping through the sunlit forest. He loved the way the flowers swayed and the grass tickled his paws as he searched for delicious clover. Rabbit lived in a peaceful meadow, but he always had to be on guard. After all, a fox could appear at any moment, and as if on cue, Fox emerged from behind the bushes with a glint in his eye. Fox was known as the trickiest animal in the forest. "Good morning, Rabbit," Fox said with a grin. "How about a little race? I'm feeling fast today, and you look like the perfect running partner." Rabbit's ears perked up. He knew what Fox really meant. It wasn't just a race. It was a chase. But Rabbit wasn't scared. He loved a challenge. "Catch me if you can!" Rabbit laughed as he darted away, his fluffy tail bouncing behind him. Fox took off after Rabbit, weaving through the trees, his paws kicking up dirt. Fox thought he was clever, but Rabbit had speed on his side. However, this chase wasn't going to be easy. Fox had been practicing his tricks and shortcuts all week. As Rabbit raced through the woods, he had to think quickly. He'd been down this path 100 times before, but today it felt different. There were more fallen branches, and the wind was blowing harder. Could Fox finally outsmart him this time? As they zoomed through the forest, Rabbit used his nimble legs to leap over rocks and logs, while Fox tried to take sneaky shortcuts, hoping to trap Rabbit. But Rabbit was always one step ahead. He reached a clearing with a river ahead, sparkling under the sun. Rabbit smiled. "Perfect," he thought. He had an idea. Rabbit hopped onto some stepping stones across the river, jumping from one stone to the next. Fox wasn't far behind, but he hesitated at the riverbank. Fox didn't like getting wet. Rabbit looked back and teased, "What's the matter, Fox? Can't swim?" Fox narrowed his eyes. "Oh, I'll get you." He leaped onto the stones, but slipped into the water with a splash. Rabbit giggled and hopped off, dashing into the deeper woods while Fox swam to shore, dripping wet, but more determined than ever. Just when Rabbit thought he had lost Fox, the clever predator took another shortcut and popped out in front of him. Rabbit skidded to a stop. "You're faster than I thought, Fox," Rabbit said, panting. "I told you, Rabbit," Fox replied with a smirk. "I'm clever. And you can't outrun me forever." Fox began circling Rabbit, thinking he finally had him trapped. But Rabbit wasn't done yet. He glanced around and noticed something, an old hollow log nearby. Rabbit smiled. "You're right, Fox. I can't outrun you forever," he said, pretending to give up. "But before you catch me, can you catch me in here?" Rabbit dashed toward the log, hopping inside just as Fox lunged for him. But there was a twist. Rabbit wasn't just hiding. The hollow log had an exit on the other side, and Rabbit quietly slipped out. Fox, too big to fit through, poked his head into the log and got stuck. Frustrated, Fox wriggled and squirmed. "Rabbit, you tricked me," he grumbled. Rabbit, standing safely behind the log, smiled. "It's not about who's faster, Fox. Sometimes it's about being smart." Rabbit didn't want to be mean, so he helped Fox out of the log. Fox shook himself off, feeling a bit embarrassed, but also thankful for Rabbit's help. "You could have left me there," Fox admitted, "but you didn't. I guess I could learn something from you, Rabbit." Rabbit nodded. "Maybe we don't have to chase each other. How about we become friends instead? We could have more fun that way." Fox thought for a moment, then smiled. Friends. I like the sound of that. From that day on, Rabbit and Fox became the best of friends. Instead of chasing each other, they played games, raced for fun, and helped each other with challenges. And they learned that sometimes being kind and clever is even more important than